Hi everyone, I am Coach Rachel, and today we are bringing you a 20-minute Tabata style workout. That just means you are going to work and rest for an extended period of time. Our work and rest ratios today are 20 seconds of movement followed by 10 seconds of rest, and the goal is to get your heart rate up today. We are going to move, we are going to sweat, we're going to be breathing heavy, and I want you to go to your top speed, whatever that means to you today. I am here with Coach Jordan today, and before we get started, I want to go through each exercise, show you what they are and some different options, because this is going to move really, really fast, and I want to make sure that you are ready. So follow along at home, maybe take a couple notes, jot down what you're going to do and when, because you are only going to have 20 seconds to perform each move. So our first exercise, we're just going to practice. So practice along is going to be jumping jacks. So I'm going to have Jordan demo here, jumping jack. All right, now I know some of you aren't jumpers, so a different option would be a similar motion, but just doing a step and touch to the side, because we still want a lateral side-to-side motion, but we still want to get your heart rate up a little bit. Then we are going into high knees. Here's the explosive version. You're going to pick up your knees, you're going to stand up tall. A little bit easier version is going to be without the impact, where you're just driving your knees up instead. Jordan, give us a little demo. Yeah, good. All right. Then we are going to take it to the ground for a bear crawl. This is one of our favorite core movements. You're going to crawl a little bit forward, crawl a little bit back. If you're not a crawler, you are just going to do a tabletop bear hold. So he's going to stack his hands under his shoulders, knees under his hip. But here's the kicker. The hard part is that he has his knees off the ground just a little bit. That half-inch hold is going to light up your core. From here, we're going to flip over into a marching bridge. So here are your options. He's going to lay all the way back. He's going to lift up his hips, and while keeping his hips up in the air, he's going to march one leg at a time. Some other options for you are setting your booty down in between and then doing a march. So Jordan could bring his hips down, hips up, and then a march. You can also just do regular bridges where you lift your hips up and down. But either way, remember, we're going for speed today. And your other option with this movement is a single leg bridge. So all you're going to do is shift your weight into one side, lift your hips, and set it down. And then you alternate to the other side and lift your hips and set it down. From there, we are popping back up. I'm going to scoot away from Jordan just a little bit, because he's going to do a big side-to-side lateral bound. So he's going to jump out. And you have a couple options here. You can touch a foot for a little stability. You can also, a harder version, let's see it, Jordan. Yeah, keep that other foot, lifted. But you can see it's tricky, so I'm going to let you decide. Jumping side to side with either a touch or keeping that other leg up. From that, we're going from side to side. Now we're going forward into a forward lunge, alternating. So he's going to step forward, come down. Another option for this would be just shortening your range of motion, so not bringing your knee as far down to the ground, or just taking the forward part out completely and just doing a split stance, lowering the back knee and coming up. We are doing 4 rounds, so if it's a single-sided move like this, you can alternate. Do the right side one round and the left side the other round. Okay, we have 2 to go. We're going into our power skip, one of my favorite moves because it's explosive and it makes you kind of happy, right? Because you're skipping. So he's driving his knee up and being explosive on the way up. If we wanted to modify this, we're going to take the jump out and do a big knee drive. Make sure to keep coordinating your arms like you were skipping and leaving the ground, even though you're not. And then our last one is going to be a side-to-side squat. So you're going to start in the middle, step out, and then step out to the other side. I want you to think, though, make sure squat, it's not a lunge. It is a squat with just a little side step. All right, so you have lots of options to choose from. You get to decide today. Finish up taking your notes, and we are about to start the clock. 20-minute Tabata. Let's get started. You? All right. All right, we are starting our clock. This is going to be 20 minutes of 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, Our first move is a jumping jack. Remember, you are choosing the version that is best for you at home, 20 seconds, your top speed, whatever that means to you today. And we are already halfway through. We got 5 seconds left, and then we are going to rest. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay? Take a breather, gather yourself, and we're going to get ready for high knees. Again, you are choosing the version that works best for you. Jordan, let's see it. Jordan's picking the harder version. Classic Jordan. All right, we are already halfway through. You've got 20 seconds pushing this morning, waking up, getting your day started, and we are going to rest in 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, you have 10 seconds to get ready for your bear crawl. Remember, you're going to either travel or you're going to hold. All right, Jordan is traveling. He's staying in that nice tabletop position, making sure that he's engaging his core as he moves forward and back. This is also a really fun one if you want to get your kids involved. Have them crawl around with you. Why not? Give them something to do. 2, 1, rest. We are going to flip over for that marching bridge. Don't forget you have options. You can always go single leg or a regular bridge. All right, Jordan's hips are up. He's going to keep them high while he lifts one leg at a time, and still being mindful of that speed, right? These are some movements that might get away from you a little wild. We want to make sure that you stay in control, have really good intention, focus on your breathing and the movement at hand, and rest. All right, we are popping up for those explosive side-to-side bounds, either keeping your foot up, floating it, or touching. We're going side to side. You'll notice too in this workout, there's a decent amount of side to side, or we call it lateral movement. It's a really good, important part of your program to work all different planes of motion, not just forward and back. Jordan has 2 seconds and he rests. All right, forward lunge coming up. Remember, you have the option to shorten your range of motion, not go down as far, and begin. You also have the option to just stand in place and drop a back knee. That's totally fine. If you need a chair to hang on to just for some stability, roll with it. We want you to move however it feels best to you. He has 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds. And we are going to get ready for the power skip. Okay? He's doing good? He's doing good. He's doing good. He's doing good. All right, here we go. Power skip, 20 seconds. Nice. Good. Think of a little song that you want to sing in your head while you're skipping along. Jordan, I can tell you're thinking about butterflies and rainbows right now. I know it in my heart. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. This is the last move. The bottom of round 1 is going to be a side-to-side squat. After this, you will have a 1-minute break in between for our next round. So we start here, out to the side. Remember, it's a squat, not a lateral lunge. So he's coming in, he's squatting down, sitting back on his heels. His feet are flat on the ground, chest forward. And I want you to squat as low as you can or whatever feels good to you. And rest. Okay. Whew, Jordan. Yeah, we did it. We got through round 1. You have a 1-minute break, and then we're going to do it all over again. So grab some water and get ready. All right, time is up, people. We are into round 2, 2010. We're back to the top. We've got a quick countdown. We are starting with jumping jacks of your choice. Jordan, let's do it.
Let's go.
20 seconds of jumping jacks. Remember, you have the option to keep it lower impact and not have the jump. We're just trying to get that heart rate up, get your day started. You are already halfway through. And next up, we are going into high knees. So we got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right. High knees of your choice coming up. Remember, keep your torso straight up and down. Try not to tip over. And begin. Because you want to think about, because sometimes when I say high knees, they try to get closer to their knee, which I love, but I need you to keep your torso straight up and down and drive your knees up towards the center of your body. You have 5 seconds left, and then we are coming down for bear crawl and rest. All right. Whew. Jordan's coming down. He's going to start in that tabletop position. He's got his bear. I don't know if you heard that, but there was a growl involved with the bear crawl. It's encouraged. Animal sounds, whatever you need to get through it. Remember, you always have the option to just hold the position on this movement, on this exercise, just like that. Beautiful. And rest. Flipping over. Marching bridge, single leg bridge, a regular bridge coming up. All right, he's got his hips lifted. He's driving that knee forward. We're working the back of the body, your legs, your glutes, your core. And I want you to think about breathing here too. Sometimes when we lay down, it's easy to hold our breath. I need you to breathe through the movement and rest. Okay, we've got explosive side to side bounds coming up, or a little bit less explosive, maybe more of a side step. Maybe you float your foot, maybe you touch. It's up to you. I love too how Jordan is using his arms here to stabilize, right? Make sure you bring him up into that athletic position, not letting him be loosey-goosey on the side. We've got 3, 2, 1, rest. Forward lunge is next. You have the option to remember just do stationary in place. That's fine. All right. Alternating. As you come down, you're driving weight through that front heel, trying to keep torso straight up and down, and give me whatever range of motion you've got. If it's a little bit more like this, I'll take it. We want you to just work on the movement pattern. Rest. Power skip, your favorite move, coming up. Get your butterflies and rainbows ready. And begin. Be an explosive thing, driving up. And remember, you have the option to ditch the jump and just a big, powerful, explosive knee drive with no impact. You have 5 seconds left. And then we are going into our last one before our break, which is the side-to-side squat. All right, starting in the middle, stepping out to the side, sitting back and down like you're gonna sit into a chair. Good. Nice. And we are halfway already. After this, you get a 1-minute breather. Make sure you take a second, let your heart rate come down, grab a little bit of water, and we will come back in 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we are on to round 3 of our Tabata workout today. We're going to jump right into it. We're starting with jumping jacks for 20 seconds. You're hanging in there at home. I see Kristen commented that she gave it a growl when that bear crawl came out. You need it, right? Like, just get that out. We have 10 seconds left, and we're going to rest and move into our high knees. Jordan, you're crushing it. I do not envy you on this workout. And rest. All right. Coming up, we've got your high knees of choice. Remember? Okay, we're just trying to get your heart rate up, your top speed. And begin. Jordan's staying high impact. I knew he would, right? Good. So keep thinking too, using your arms to stabilize yourself, okay? Using runner's arms, right? If I was going to ask you to run as fast as you could, you wouldn't keep your arms down. They would travel with you. So keep traveling while you're doing your high knees and rest. All right. Okay, get ready. We voted this, I think, today. Oh, no, we voted skipping is our favorite move. Bear crawl takes a close second today. All right, he's in that tabletop position. He's in that tabletop position. He's growling. He's roaring. Clearly, I'm an expert in bear talk, right? So he's moving forward and back, keeping his hips square, working on his core. And he has 3, 2, 1. Flip over for that marching bridge. Coming up. Whew, this isn't nice. We can chill out for a second. All right, we're gonna lift hips up, one knee at a time, driving in. Remember, you have other options too, a regular bridge, a single leg bridge, but either way, we're working really hard and going your top speed, sprint speed today. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, we are popping back up for explosive side-to-side bounds of your choice. Coming out to the side. Remember, we just talked about last round. It's really important to move in all planes of motion. Side-to-side is a great way to add some cross-training to your programs and get that heart rate up. You have 5 seconds, Jordan. And people at home, I imagine that you're crushing this one, right? All right. Whoo, rest, forward lunge, okay? We're getting ready, getting organized. Jordan's doing good. He's doing good. Coming out. Nice. Good. Remember again, if you need to hang on to something while you do this move, that's fine. No problem. You have 3 seconds, 2, 1. All right, favorite move of the day, power skip. Coming up, we're thinking happy thoughts while we do this one. Driving straight up. All right, good, nice. Remember again, if you don't want impact, just driving that knee, skipping out on your jump, just like that. Good job, Jordan. We are halfway, and then the last move before our final break. Coming up, 2, 1, rest. Okay, side to side squats, and we have one last breather. You've made it this far. Hang with us. Side to side squat. Good. Sometimes people ask me about, what do I do with my arms on a squat? I want you to do wherever it feels comfortable, right? Sometimes people go here, sometimes people go here, sometimes people put them out here. Totally fine, up to you. We're focusing on the lower body portion of this. And rest, that is the end of our round. You get 1 minute, and then we're back for the last and final round of Tabata. All right, we are coming back from our last break for the final round. We're back at the top with jumping jacks. We're going to go in just a few seconds. Hang with us. You're doing great. This is a tough one today, right? We want you to push where you can, right where you're at. Jumping jacks for 20 seconds. You're still choosing what option that you want to do. And we are already halfway, and then we are done with this move today. We've got a few seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Done with jumping jacks. Woohoo! All right, coming up, high knees. Last time for high knees. Let's make a count in 2, 1, go. All right, high knees. We're moving, we're sweating, Our heart rates are up. If you're wearing something that tracks your heart rate, it should be up there today. This is a big calorie burner for you at home. And for Jordan here, who is crushing it, you're doing such a great job. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Final bear crawl. I'm kind of sad about it. This has been my favorite move. I know Jordan loves the skipping, but I like the growling. And so this is our final crawl of the day. Keep it hips square, core tight, back and forth. Or remember, you always have that option to hold. I love this movement. This is a basic movement pattern that humans should be able to execute and do really, really well. Rest. Done with that one. Bummer. Okay, we got to flip over. We've got bridges coming up. Remember that hip lift and marching the legs, or a regular bridge or a single leg bridge. Nice, good. We are halfway, and then you are done with this move, our final round of Tabata today. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we won't be down on the floor anymore. We are back up for those explosive side-to-side bounds. Let's get out of the way. I don't want Jordan to bound into me. Nice, good job. Remember, adding that little toe touch, or lifting that heel, or just a big side-to-side step. We'll take that. Yeah, good. I love it. Nice. 5 seconds, and we are done with our side-to-side bounds. Rest. Okay. Coming up, forward lunge. Forward lunge. Standing up tall, getting ready, and begin. Nice. Good. Working with whatever range of motion you can give us, just meaning how high or how low you drop that back knee while keeping that torso upright. And we have 5 seconds left. 1 and done. Final 2. Power skip, power skip. Power skip and squat coming up. All right, good. Hang in there at home. I know this is a tough one today, but you can do it. You're here. You can work out anytime, anywhere with us every morning. We've got a couple to go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, this is it. The final move. Side to side, squat. We're getting ready. Starting in the middle, stepping out to the side. All right. Good. Nice. Who's hanging in there with me? Christian, I see you. Thanks for logging on. And you're sweaty. I can imagine. I think Jordan's a little sweaty here too, but we love it. Let's get our day started. Jordan, we did it. Woo! People at home, we did it. Thank you so much for joining us in our Tabata workout today, and we will see you again soon.